Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to show you this shrine deck that I just recently updated. I had a Mardu version of this card for a while because the red Honden of Infinite Rage and the other one I had it just had it up. The Go-Shintai of Ancient Wars, so I had these as like assisting my win cons with this one as like three different win cons for shrines. So I only had three colors Mardu for that, and my card draw was Cosmos Elixir, and I had Altar of the Pantheon for ramp. So and then there was just a bunch of like rat spells and like Mardu removal spells that are really good. But then when the new Avatar set came out, they released a whole new cycle of shrines, and those shrines are like ally shrines where they have like an ETB whenever a shrine enters, just like how allies have when allies enter, like stuff happens. So and because of the one of the new cards was Northern Air Temple. When it enters, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of shrines you control. So it's kind of like this, except it's like when it enters instead of like every turn. But then whenever another shrine enters, each opponent loses one and you gain one. And it's a 1 mana card, which is great. So I was able to just like completely cut red out of the deck because like I had enough like black ways of winning the game, so it didn't like I didn't need to run red, which was pretty much like I could have cut all the removal spells, which I did, and then the few shrines that were in it were just easily able to take them out and then stop running that color. But yeah, no, I decided that with the new green one that can search for lands for each shrine you control and for each that enters, I thought like, oh, that's like a great way to ramp out my deck and can easily play like an extra card, an extra color just for like splashing a few cards. So and then yeah, so there's like there's green ramp, so that really helps out with the deck. But then there's also blue card draw, so you can like this is like very like consistently reliable. You almost always draw this at some point in the game, or it would be in your opening hand. Yeah, so these are the main like ways of like getting card advantage and ramping and sort of like emptying out your deck, so you get almost all the cards in there. And these are just like one-ofs that are just like not important all the time, but sometimes may come up. If they're like running a lot of big creatures, it's like easy to like tap them down and just not take damage. If they have a way of like, yeah, killing you fast, this is a way to like gain a lot of that life back and survive more. I know the Spirit Oasis like draws a lot of cards, but this is like a good way to like consistently draw cards, and if you play it on curve, it's like just like makes it easier for you, just because you can choose not to do it. So like when you have enough cards, like unlike this one, when you have enough cards, it's just you can say, you know what, I don't need to draw a bunch more cards, but this one it forces you to. So it's a bit more convenient, but again, I only think we need one because having multiple of them isn't good like having multiple of these. And then Honden of Night's Reach, makes the opponents discard a card for each shrine you control. It's not always useful. Like in a lot of games, by the time you can play this, their hand is empty, so that's why they're just one. But there's always those decks that like draw a lot of cards and like combos and stuff, and it's really useful to get them to discard cards. Emrakul, the Aeons Torn, this is just a one of. They just had a anthology set that they they had Emrakul and also the Ulamog that were the original Eldrazi Titans, where if they're put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle your graveyard into your library, which is really good mill protection. So, and there's like a possibility that I'll ramp so much that I can even cast it, and getting an extra turn with this deck that late in the game is just pretty much game over. Um, and also Mirror Box, it's really good to turn off the legend rule, so then you can have like multiple of these in play at once, and like just have like all sorts of like synergy, and it just like explodes out of control. And then these are like the actual win cons, but these are the cards that basically just say as soon as you play them, like you're just on a fast track to win the game. And if you have enough lands, you can make this one win you the game in the turn that you first play it. But this is also good because it doubles the triggers of your shrines. So if you have 5 in play, including this, like, and then you put search for this on your upkeep, then it doubles. So it's like you get that's six damage twice, so 12 damage just by like coming around to your turn one time, and that just like that's just can win you the game, like if they have low health, or even like what usually happens if you have way more shrines than just 6, like this putting that on your upkeep just like wins you the game on the spot. And then this one, it's basically just like it's building your count for all these ones that check like once, but it also like triggers all of these. So it's like you draw 2 cards, or you get 2 lands out of your graveyard, or like you get like 2 pings. So that's really good. And then as far as the mana base, I don't have any mountains because this is the only card that like requires red, and there's like a bunch of ways to like get red, so it's like I'm not worried about needing like basic lands to cast this. There's no red, and there's only one island, because if you can see, all the blue cards are shrines, so it's like all this mana that can add blue is enough for those. It's just like in case I need to grab the last island and whatnot. But yeah, no. And then one last thing. The Path of Peril is like, when this came out, I just thought like, oh, when is it actually going to be useful? You're either using it exclusively for destroying all creatures with power with mana value 2 or less, and like I don't know when you would cast the cleave. There's just better cards, but in this deck it's like really powerful because it doesn't kill Go-Shintai of Life's Origin when you cast it on the cheap side, which it like the cheap side is also like really useful against aggro, since it usually wipes their whole board. But then later in the game, when you have a lot of mana, you can just easily cast the cleave side and destroy all creatures. So it's like useful to have the cheap version, and then it's not impossible to cast the expensive version. But then, in as far as the lands go, this new White Lotus Hideout just adds mana for any color to cast lesson or shrine spells. So like all these shrines, it just like adds for like these, like all the blue and white cards in the deck are like shrines. So it's good for that. Except for this is the one, but like that by that point it's not a problem. Plaza of Heroes. It's this is like add 1 mana of any color to cast a legendary spell, which is most of my deck, but then it can also add 1 mana of any color among legendary permanents. So like for casting this like spell, it's you can just like have like the white or the black. And yeah, it just makes that easier. One Gemstone Caverns. I usually put 2 in my deck just to have it more reliably when I go second. But drawing the second one, or even drawing one that doesn't add for any color, is like really like not fun. Like when you're just like top decking and you draw the second one of these, and it's like, oh crap, well shit. Um, anyway, the last land is Reflecting Pool. So this is add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Now, it doesn't matter if you can only spend that mana to cast this, or you can only spend that mana to cast that. All it just cares is like what color you can add. So if you can add 1 mana of any color to cast a legendary spell or a shrine spell, you can just add 1 mana of any color with this. So it's a really useful land for decks like that. Also, like one of those filter lands that make you pay 1 and tap it to add 1 mana of any color. This can just add 1 mana of any color. But yeah, that's the deck, and I hope you like it, and I'll take you on some games. Okay, so this seems like a good hand. I have mana and I can do things. I think I'm going to keep this. And I have Gemstone Caverns, which is always a plus on the draw. Probably just get rid of one of these mirror boxes. You don't need multiple. And it's very rare that they're just able to remove a mirror box to make you sacrifice a bunch of legendary permanents, because like it doesn't come up that you're often like casting just duplicates. So yeah, but I can play Sanctum of Stone Fangs on turn 1, play this on turn 2. That's like a good play curve in my book. Okay, this might be energy. Ooh, that's tough. That means I only draw 1 card from this, but hopefully they can eventually stop. Can't afford it, but I doubt that's likely. So just want to get another shrine as quickly as possible. Okay, I feel like I have to, just to get something, draw 2 cards, even though I'm gonna sacrifice it. Yeah, I could have played Mirror Box first, but who knows what would have happened by then. See, I drew this, so that's useful. I'm gonna draw a few cards with this. And no. Okay, well, that's annoying. I guess hopefully I'll draw a Path of Peril. That will really save me in this situation. I don't know if I want to play this without playing something else. I guess I can, but sometimes it's tough to know the sequencing of these cards, because like the ETB ones don't matter when you just have regular shrines, but then when it comes to creating shrine tokens, like it changes when you want to play them. But yeah, if you play this before you can play all your stuff, then okay, so
it's not perfect.
You're flipping it, peace. And then you're probably going to deal the damage to it. Yeah, Goblin Bombardment is usually like, is just like a messed up card that like it doesn't cost you any cost to sacrifice the creature.
Into the fray.
So only 3 damage because it's just the creatures. Okay, so he's not going to do that. Should I trade for this and just to get that back? I feel like that's useful. Unless he's just going to sacrifice everything but the Voice of Victory just to kill that. I'll block the Voice of Victory. I have no problem with that. Yep. If you want to sack your other 2 creatures to save it, okay, you're not. Now I get that other shrine back, draw 3 cards, because this is a shrine. That's right. Oh, nope, they're gonna kill it in response, so guess it doesn't matter. So I feel like this is better just because of the board state. Because I might also draw another like shrine that I can play, maybe the 1 mana new one. What's the... Yeah, Northern Air Temple. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't. Should I draw the cards if I'm just going to sacrifice it, or should I play this? I feel like playing this is going to be better in the long run. Oh, they just conceded. Well, that's good, I guess. I guess I'll go on to the next one. So, I feel like this is a good hand. Because I definitely have a curve. And my only 2 of are a non-legendary spell, so yeah, I think this is a good keep. Okay, so start there. Yeah, I have a nice curve. And 3 ramp, so even if they get rid of 1, probably won't be a problem. Okay, I actually don't have any natural green sources because I don't have something. I didn't really realize that. So yeah, I guess I'll just play this land. Yeah, no, because I would need this in play to have the green source already. So yeah, this has got to be the next big play. Okay, so I think I can wait 1 more turn on the Wrath spell. Yeah, I gotta play a land from my hand, so... okay, so I can either play another one of this and this one, or just go straight to this. Drawing 3 cards would be useful, and it's more mana efficient to spend all my mana, so yeah, I'm gonna play this one. Okay, so I can easily... Yeah, I think next turn is a Wrath the Board turn. Yeah, I'm gonna draw those cards. And, I guess I can discard a land. And what? Black? Black is what I should add. And white. Play Path of Peril. Should I play a green just in case? And I can tap for... Yeah. Path of Peril. Yep. Okay. Didn't have a way of dealing with that. I can either play this and this just to deal more damage and gain more life, or I could play this and no, I don't think I need to draw more cards, so I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna keep that up because all the 1 mana spells are shrines, so yeah, okay, well, yeah, no question. Ooh, okay. This may require another Path of Peril, honestly. I don't think there's anything... ooh, he gets a good one. That's rough. But yeah, this is definitely another Path of Peril. Yeah, so white. Oh wait, I gotta. I think I'm gonna discard this more expensive Sanctum of Stone Fangs, and I am going to add white. And yeah, play this Path of Peril. Yeah, and then I don't have enough to play Sanctum of All, but hopefully they won't have any more haste creatures. But they might. Is this useful? Oh, if I had tapped differently, I could have cast Sanctum of All, but I tapped stupidly. But I can play this and then this, which is going to be useful. I doubt that he has a Wrath spell with what his deck is. Actually, he might. I think I did see a Wrath spell in there. No? No? Am I thinking of something different? Oh, no, he might have. Oh, he's going to blow up a bunch of my enchantments. That's really rough. Yeah. I could not have seen that coming. Okay, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. But luckily I can play... That's not luckily. I need to Path of Peril again. That's actually pretty bad. But yeah, I can't afford to lose any more enchant. I should have attacked, and then I could have gotten 2 damage through, but I'm stupid. Yeah, if they didn't attack with anything, yeah, I don't know. That was really stupid on my part. Okay,
There's something almost feral about this city.
Okay, they
Oh,
have
I've made
all the
lots of
enchantment
friends in this
removal,
town.
so this is like very weird. Yeah, so 3 cards. This doesn't... I'd rather play this and get it removed than play this and get it removed. So, not to mention this triggers an upkeep, so getting this the following turn with this won't do anything. Oh, I think I'm going to hold it until after I play Sanctum of All. So hopefully they don't have more enchant removal. If they do, then I'm kind of screwed. That is not going to cut it. Yeah, I think I can just win. Am I seeing this right? So play this, and then this time it just triggers once, but you play this, and now it's doubling the triggers. So yeah, I play this, and that's just game over right now. Yeah, game over. Yes, I can play it. Yeah, good game. Yep. That's a good win. Okay. On to the next one, I guess. Okay, this is tricky keep, because I can play this, and then everything else I have to rely on getting a land for, and this doesn't help me get land. So I think I'm going to mulligan just to get some more lands. Okay, I got more lands, and I can easily throw out this one, and I have a turn 1 play, so that's a very good hand. And yeah, throw that out. Okay, so I don't want to throw that out just to gain another life until this is in, so I can draw another card. So I'm not going to play one on turn 2. I'll just wait until I play this, because it's sacking to the legend rule isn't a problem if you can draw cards from them or get some sort of benefit from playing them. Okay, I got the lands. I don't know. I think the Honden of Night's Reach is a good play. If he plays like another couple cheap creatures, then... Oh, is he attacking? Okay, yeah. Then I'll play this bad boy and see what I draw. Okay, Mirror Box. So this means next turn I can play Mirror Box and then play both of those. I don't know if that'll win. Might not win on the spot, but it'll definitely put me in a good position. Okay, what is he taking? He's taking the Honden of Night's Reach, I would assume. Which kind of sucks because that's the one of, and I don't really have any non-creature removal. I don't know. Do you think I should put in non-creature removal? I don't know how useful it'll often be, but usually against non-creature decks, I can usually win pretty fast, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to play both of these, or if I draw a differently named, if I draw the white one, yeah. No, this is good. So that's just like a lot of damage that I just dealt them. Okay, now if I play this next turn, I might be able to win on that turn. So, okay. Oh, this is like a standard deck from like a few years ago. I every so often I see that, and I don't like. Yeah, so you're gonna put Virtue of Persistence, I would assume. Yeah. But I feel like your deck's too slow to win. I think I will definitely just. Honestly, I think this is better than this. This I think will more likely win me the game this turn. Yeah, so that's 6 life right there, and then if I draw another... No, I don't draw another... Okay, so it didn't win me this turn, but yeah, they're at 1, so I can't imagine what they could do this turn that would win them the game. This has Summoning Sickness, so he won't be able to gain life from it this turn. Unless he has a way of giving it haste. I don't think this deck does, but yeah, I don't get like some people just like come to Historic and play decks that were standard legal like a few years ago, and it's like, oh, it was so good at the time that it'll last forever. But it's like Historic is a format where you have way more. Okay, what are you taking? The Mirror Box. No. You're taking one of those things instead of the Mirror Box that will let you... Okay, I don't see the... Like, even if he has another Leyline Binding, like, still, you would have needed to take the Mirror Box first to... Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, I'm just gonna, like, win this. He just Yeah. Yeah, no, like, I can win without attacking, so that's really good. There's very, very few times that I would actually have to attack to win with this deck, but it comes up every so often. Okay. 420, nice. I'm a stoner. Anyway, I know I haven't said this yet, but if you could like and subscribe, that would be really helpful. Just helps me out. I don't post a lot of videos, so you won't get like cluttered with videos, but yeah, it would just help me a bunch if you liked and subscribed. Also, if you didn't know, you can turn on the settings, like probably right here on your video player, and go to double speed. Sometimes it's more fun to watch it with like less time, like waiting for all these long decisions to happen. But yeah. Okay, so if I draw one more land, I can afford Path of Peril. I don't know how useful that will be. Okay, well, this is something, I guess. If they can kill this instantly, that's a shame. But one of the lands that like doesn't get their cost reduction help at all. Oh, crap. Well, hopefully, okay, I just got one land. All I need is one more, and then I can play this. If they're just playing control, okay, not a land, but yeah. Yeah, if they're just playing like removal and control, I'm probably winning this one. Okay. That's something I can play. It helps me win faster, but I feel like I should. I'm sure we're both getting mana screwed, and as soon as they get another land, I'll get another land. Oh, okay, well, I guess just concede. I didn't even see what they were playing. Okay. Okay. So I can play these two things. I feel like that's enough. I'm on the play, so... Okay, this... Ooh, something I could play on turn 2. That was nice. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll try this. If they counter it, they counter it. They don't counter it. Okay. Flash? No? I think it is some sort of control deck. I'm going to add green. And I'm going to play this just in case they have like a quench or something. I don't know what they're looking to counter. If they're holding up counter spells, I don't know. Yeah, so they're countering that. That's a safe bet. I guess I'll play this. Maybe if I played this first, they would have countered it, but not likely. Okay, so that's a thing. Another discount on something that requires no colorless mana, but oh, so it doesn't look like this Path of Peril is going to help me, so I'm going to pitch it. Ooh, so can I? I think I can. I think I definitely can cast this, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh, they don't even have anything. Okay. Okay, they just conceded. They missed a counter spell on something they could have countered. Yeah, they just conceded. That was a good game. Sorry, I just forgot that my mic was off. So yeah, hoping this will resolve. It does not. Okay, yeah. They're getting rid of that one too? Wow. Crazy. Okay, so feel like this is step one. I don't know why, but I just... Oh, well, shit. Well, whatever. Yeah, so like I used to get upset so much at this game, and basically ever since I ticked off these two things, I have gotten way less upset at this game. So I think I'm gonna start here just to bait out their counter spells. Are they... They're taking a while. Okay. And yeah, baiting out their counter. I would not have wanted this to get countered, so it's good that I baited out their counter spells. Anyway, I don't know how many of these games I'm going to show. There's like a lot of like bad matchups or decks that like I would have had to like know what I was going up against like upon keeping an opening hand. So I'm gonna play this one and see what if they keep countering like taking all the counter spells on stuff that I don't really need. That's fine, but I don't think they need to like take 5 minutes per spell to decide if they want to counter it. Okay, so okay. Alright. Now they'll actually start dealing damage to me. Yeah, if I can resolve this, that would be great, but it doesn't look like it's going to be resolving this game. So this is my last mirror box. So it may be a good idea to get this countered before this, because I have another one of these. Okay. And then, yeah. Counter it. Yep. Counterspell. Yeah, like it's real. Like I don't know if anyone plays these decks that just counter everything you play, but like, does anyone actually have fun playing those decks? Are they just trying to like ruin fun from this game, like the fun police? I don't know. If they counter one more spell, I'm probably just gonna concede because I don't want to have to deal with this shit. Okay, so I'm going to cast this, and if they counter it, I'm just going to concede because this is just like, there's no way I'm going to have fun for the rest of the game. Yep, okay. Well, I'm probably not even going to post this game because this was not even a game. It was just me getting countered, like my whole deck getting countered. Okay, so I think this is good. I have one shrine, and then I have this, which will get me another shrine. So as long as I'm not playing like another counter everything you cast deck, I should be good to get off a little bit. I don't have double black, because this does not tap for color, and this does only cast for shrines. And this only casts for legends, so yeah, now that I think about it, this one. I would need a black shrine in play before I can play this. Okay, well, that sort of answers my prayers a tiny bit. Okay. Should I play this before? This only gets 1 mana, so I don't know. I think it might be better to have. Oh, well then I guess I'm definitely playing this, because unless I draw a 1 mana shrine, yeah. Yeah. So I'll have to play this next turn, and okay. Okay, yeah, these are all, yeah, this is a good Path of Peril. Okay, he gets a 1 mana creature. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll play both of these. Unless I draw a 3 mana, or another shrine in general. Feel like any other shrine would be good at this point. Nope, just another mirror box. I guess I'll play it. Yep, it's your go, buddy. Yeah, if you haven't already, you can go ahead and switch the playback speed to double time, so you skip through all these people wanting to take forever to make simple decisions. But hopefully I'll draw a shrine next turn. Or a Path of Peril. A Path of Peril would save me. I don't. Yeah, no, there isn't. I guess I could play this. Draw 3 cards. 4 cards. Sorry, I forgot. I just. Oh, Path of Peril. Yes. Okay. Yep. Path of Perils, and I got another one. So should I go for? Oh wait, I can't play anything this turn. Just a land. Okay. That's. Oh. Okay. So here's a predicament. Oh no, I get a bunch of mana. That's not a predicament. Okay. So I could still play Path of Peril. Blue, black, and I guess the other white. Oh, another one. Well, how do you do? So if I'm going to play Path of Peril, I don't know if I should play this first. Yeah, I don't think I should play this first, so I am going to go with Path of Peril. And then, actually this would probably be better, because I get a land and 2 cards as well. Okay. I don't think I need this one at this point in the game. Okay. So this looks at the top 8 cards, and this only looks at the top 7. So I think this is the better play. Plus thins my deck. So, just good in every sense. Okay, so if I can play this first, I think that's like game. Just with this. I think I'm going to decline just because of how many cards I'm drawing. I think I'm going to play... Oh yeah, I'll just play the 2 Northern Air Temple. Yeah. Yes, okay. I'm not going to get cards because I just... Yes, and then... Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 more Northern Air Temples, so I'll just play 1. And that's just game right there. Yep. That's a good one. That was a good one. Okay, yeah, this is a good hand. If I keep drawing lands, I can play Sanctum of All. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a 2-mana play. No? Well, it's okay. At least I got 3, 4, 5. Ooh, playing counter spells. No? Or maybe, but so yeah, a black for Path of Peril. And then the following turn I can Sanctum of All. Huh. How much removal should I expect? I am going to play Sanctum of All. Still. Okay. It's not artifact and enchantment removal, which is good. Library, I'm gonna get some mana. Or actually, should I? No, I should definitely get actual mana to play this turn. Blue probably? I don't know. Green. Yeah, so I think play this and then play Honden of Night's Reach. Yeah, that seems like a good one to play against this. Okay, he's gonna blow up Sanctum. Okay, he's blowing up Sanctum of All, but then I get to make him discard 3 cards, which is his whole hand. I don't know if he realized that. Yeah, that's his whole hand. Yeah, blue. And then, yeah. Play that. I don't know if this is overkill. I don't. Yeah, I think that is kind of overkill. No attacks. Yeah, so draw 4, discard 1. That's very good. Okay. What is he gonna get? Okay. Ooh, yeah. This is probably the game-ending turn right here. Yeah, that's. Yeah, green. Yeah. Yeah. Play this one, and then this should be game. Yep. Yep. That's the power. Goes through artifact and enchantment removal. So I don't know if this is a keepable hand, because I can't play this. Yeah, I don't like. I should never expect to draw more lands. I've definitely fell for that. Okay, this is a worse hand because the same lands, but all stuff that I can't cast. This is good. I am going to get rid of this and this. Oh, that's probably the Toxic is the one deck that I can't like win first. I guess I'm gonna need to draw a Path of Peril. I'm gonna want to go against this. Yeah, so he's yeah. I think that's my. Oh, I probably should have played this in case the next card is a Reflecting Pool. Oh, and yeah, I really got to play a Path of Peril. Path of Peril or bust, as they would say. Yeah. If I don't draw a Path of Peril, I'm just dead. Like, I'm probably just dead anyway, but like Path of Peril is like the only thing that will save my life. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just concede this one. This one was just like the worst matchup. The worst matchup because Toxic completely gets around life gain. So that's very bad, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But anyway, that was this my simple Shrine Mirrors deck, a mirror box shrine deck with like all these different things that I hope you liked it. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope this encourages you to build your own decks or inspires you to build it. decks too. These are a bunch of cards that I used to have for different reasons. Like these are like wrath spells. This was expensive. I took that out. This was like much better in the Mardu version. This is like you can run if you go up a lot against a lot of control and need to wrath the board, but I think that's like, I don't know, very specific. This is good if you don't mind having more creatures, but also it was better in the Mardu one. This is like, this will always gain you a life if you have a shrine in play, and this Valkmira is really useful against like one ping at a time decks. So yeah, that's why they were there. And then Spirited Simulacrum is just a really good card. So yeah, you should yeah, these are just ideas. But anyway, good games, guys. Peace.